definitely. It's like one of my favorite classes.
Hi, I'm Alan Hollander. I'm the director of the instrumental music program at Edgemont. And we have a big program here. We have bands for the junior high and the senior high, jazz bands, a wind ensemble. We have a new orchestra program. We have opportunity kids to try out for all county and all state, and we have many small ensembles that we encourage people to play in. The program here is open to everybody in the school, regardless of ability, and we do give lessons for people to start or switch instruments. We do things like provide music for graduation and football games and concerts and chamber music and the things like that. So if you'd like to be in the band, come see me.
What are some of the requirements to get into AP Art?
It's basically anybody that really has a passion for art. You have to have a dedication. It's two classes actually. There's people that are doing the AP and there are people that are doing just a portfolio for the sake of doing creative art, and you just really have to have a passion to express yourself and to learn. Before I took AP Art, I didn't really have a great understanding of charcoal, and I've definitely experienced it a lot more and gotten better at using it. You learn how to manipulate the different mediums that you use. Personally, I've grown to love charcoal. I also happen to like oil pastels a lot. Well, for the AP, you have to come up with 3 different portions of the actual test: a breath, a concentration, and other works of art, various slides. And it's more focused on just trying to fulfill the requirements for the AP. And so you have to have a certain number of landscapes or a certain number of portraits just to showcase the different abilities that you have. It's definitely a good stepping stone in between your junior high average art class and a college class. You focus a lot more on projects that are beginning to be like the real college level thing, which is what an AP essentially is, I guess.
Do you admire a specific artist for inspiration?
Monet. I love Impressionism, and he's by far, as the father of Impressionism, my favorite.
Our vocal program runs very similar to the band program. We have 2 choruses, one that's 7th and 8th grade and one that's 9th through 12th. We have a select group in the high school that meets at nights, which you may hear in the background getting ready for our rehearsal right now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
We meet during the lunchtime so that most people are free instead of having to schedule another period during the day.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
We perform the same concerts with the band, one usually in December and one in April or May. And we also perform at a chamber music concert at the end of the year.
For the land of the free. And the home of the brave.
Get closer.
I just want to study things, and art is really studying the details and different objects and making them your own.
Thank you. Art has come a very long way in Edgemont, especially thanks to PISA.
It's pretty amazing. Next, I'd like to share with you a program which very few know much about in Edgemont. It's called the Alternative School, also known as the ACE School, in which students who are interested in a different learning experience from actual high school they go and apply at the A school, and Eric is actually a part of the A school.
That's right.
So could you tell us a little bit about the grueling application process?
Oh, the application process. It's right at the beginning. A lot of the 10th graders this year know about that. The application process starts out with 9 essays that you write and that you submit to the 2 teachers in the A school who are, we know them as Pam and Corey, but the rest of the school would call them
Miss Rains and Miss Carp.
Exactly. And so with these 9 essays, you hand them in, and then they're evaluated by, let's see, there's the principal, the assistant principal, the entire English department, and the guidance counselors, right? And then after that, you go for interviews with Pam and Corey, and
they decide who's best suited for the A school, so who can be best impacted by the experiences that one will get from the A school, right?
Exactly.
So after all these interviews are done, what's different from the A school rather than just going to regular high school?
Well, I'd say the biggest difference in the A school is that unlike the high school, you don't have just one English class or one social studies class. You have more choices, really. For example, last semester I got to take several classes. Well, actually this semester I could start off with because it's fresh in my mind. I took a class on the 60s, I took another class in creative writing, and another one on comparative religion.
And you still have to take your math and science and foreign language classes?
Yes, I take those in the morning, and then the A school classes are in the evening.
So the first, afternoon.
Afternoon, of
So
course.
the first 3 periods of the day is regular high school, and then you're in the A school for the rest of it?
Well, actually, first 4 periods, and then 5th through 8th are the rest of the day for the A school.
Okay, and what are the different, I know you do 4 different things during the week, community.
Oh, right. We start off on Monday with community service or an internship. You see, it is an internship, but for your first year and your junior year, it's more of a community service-based internship, like helping around the community in a nearby elementary school or just somewhere else that actually the community benefits from. And then in your senior year, you do an internship which is more closely related to your intended career for the future. For example, this year, I had an internship at the New York Medical College, and that is because I'm interested in biology and medicine, and also engineering. But I mean, for my major, I need a lot of biology, and so that's very helpful for me. And
so the A school gives you a very hands-on experience, much different than just learning about it through biology or a certain type of class in high school, right?
Definitely. And going on with the other things, we have Wednesday experience where either a speaker comes in to talk to us to give to present their own experiences and to give us a new perspective. And sometimes we even go on trips to get our own experiences, and that's why they call it Wednesday experience, of course. And then there's Thursday meeting, where Thursday meeting is a time where if you have a problem that you need to talk about, you have an entire group there to speak with you and to help you through it and to give you advice and things like that.
And oftentimes Peter Reed comes in who runs the advocacy group.
Well, that's right. Peter Reed, the school guidance counselor, is definitely a big part of that. And well, Thursday meeting isn't all about having a problem either. If you have just great news and you just want to tell the group about it, they're there for you. Just to listen, to encourage you, just to make you feel good, anything like that. And so that's another big part.
Well, it sounds like the A school is not something to be taken lightly.
Oh no, it's great. It can be a lot of work too, but it's good.
Right, and those in the A school often do go on to very prestigious colleges, and they benefit from their hands-on experience in future professions. Like you said, you were going to go.
Oh yes, to the George Washington University in D.C. I'm looking forward to that very much.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Excuse me as my mustache falls off.